Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday. What's up? What's up, everybody in the chat, baby? What is going on? Let me see who we got in here before we get started. Let's see who we got in the building. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay, let me go up. Hey, Scorpio Stings. Hey, Sherboar. Hey, Nika. Hey, Angela Dickerson. Love you more. What's up, the big gamer? Miss Dee, Miss Claudette, Pocahontas. We got Rakita. We got Larry Lou. Anomaly. Treasure Life. Miss Love. We got Miss Elizabeth, Coco Austin, Truth Slayer. Yes, y'all hit that like button for your girl. Let's get that support rolling, okay? Hey, Miss Geraldine. Thank you, Tiff S, for the super sticker. Thank you for your support, my girl. Hey, Nubian Queen. Hey, Bronx girl. We got my bro Terry, Miss Robin Lotz, Miss Ramona, Aisha Howard, B. Craig. Shout out to Christina Mills for being an 8-month member. Okay, that is big time support. Is very much appreciated. Hey, Miss Shalene. Hey, Miss Whitty, Christy Smith, Cheryl Daggs, my Louisiana sister. We got Miss Jackie Rogers, Tanilia, Miss Frida, Miss E. We got Lena Cannon. Talk Sweet to Scorpio Goddess Late, Ariane, Meet Us, my other Louisiana sister. We got Offset Mommy, Miss Nita, Miss Charlene Banks, Miss Fila, NXS, the best. Queen Rona, I love you more. Tiara, Straight Up No Chaser, Granny of 8. What's up, sister? We got Yolande. We got Respectfully April. We got Mr. Reese. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down. We got Miss Mathis, Miss Lady, Beverly Harris, Miss Denise Smith, Hazel Eyes, Miss Marlene, Rebecca Cry. Thank you, bro, for that super sticker. Thank you for your continuous support. You know it's very much appreciated. You go above and beyond showing support to my channel, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you for always sharing my content on Facebook. I'm not too much on Facebook, but I do notice when I'm in and out that you're constantly sharing my lives, my videos, and I appreciate you to the fullest. I'm gonna have something for you soon, bro Terry, just to show my appreciation. Hey, Miss Jackie Moore. Hey, Arthur YV. Thank you, Anomaly, for putting my support links in the chat, my girl. Hey, Miss Floria. Hey, Lovely. Erica Hayes. Michelle Spikes. We got Yolanda White, Black Widow, Nakia Mason, Miss Lowella, Latasha Hayes. Thank you. Same to you, my girl. Freddie Miller. Same to you, bro. We got Vibe with Sean. Thank you for your support, my girl. Miss Carolyn Adams. True Slayer coming through with the super sticker. Thank you, True Slayer. Miss Rosinette. Look, Latte talking about with my cookies. Send me your address, Latte. Send me your address, girl. Hey, Miss Ashley. Thank y'all for coming through. We got a good bit of people up in the chat, baby. I noticed that it's been a lot going on, y'all. I've been trying to keep up and balance primary, what I have going on outside of YouTube. I've been slacking a little bit, but I'm coming back. Trust me. I'm trying to put out 2 videos today because I've been slacking for real. But it's work, y'all. You gotta get it. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Real Talk Vibes. Kimberly Merrills. I am her. What's up, y'all? Hey, Renita. I'm gonna play an audio for y'all because I was definitely tuned in. The YouTube block is definitely hot. Okay, I agree. I was watching 2K's live with y'all with Dawn up there, and I just don't like how all of this is going, y'all. Hey, Nana Karen. I don't like how it has, and this is kind of like to piggyback off of Upper's live. Hey, Brittany Tyner, because it has got ridiculous at this point. Like, why are we here? What is the point? What are we doing here? At what point did the saga become about all of this nonsense instead of, something worth advocating for, which is the truth and which is, real DV victims? I just don't like where the turn, not where it's going, because it didn't been went left, but the turn that it has taken is beyond me. Hey, Miss Lysanda, like, it's sad, y'all. Black Widow say, I don't like the shade 2K be throwing when Dawn up there. He be playing on her top. Them comments was so ridiculous. That's why I didn't even comment in his chat, because I feel like as grown adults, you should have some type of self-respect, or some type of morality about yourself, some type of integrity. It's a lot of strangers throwing jabs back and forth. Like, how did, even when this is low-key a review of his live, but I also want to play something for y'all in Dawn's defense, because I've been holding on to this receipt, and I feel like it's I'm trying to gather my words, y'all. Hey, Mikey, I feel like it's crucial based on the narrative that they trying to spin about Dawn. Trying to say, oh, she's a snake. A lot of people trying to deflect the actual receipts because they don't want to look at what Dawn's putting out, right? They just want to go in, oh, she's a snake, she this, she that, because she was on this side, then she was on that side. Baby, God put her in that position. And I done said this multiple times. Yes, family have arguments, family get into it, but it's how they find themselves back to each other. That's what matters at the end of the day. That's the only thing that counts in this situation. Hey, JB. Hey, Miss Lolita. Then he says she's not credible yet. You got her up there on your panel. That's what counts in my opinion, y'all. When it comes to family, we all human at the end of the day. That's what I feel like they took out of this situation. The fact that everybody is human, including RH. Nobody said that man was perfect. When did any of us ever get on our platform and say he was a perfect human being? Not one time can you bring that up, pull that up, and see a content creator advocating on this side say that about him. It's not even about that. It's the reason why they're using that is because they want to run with the narrative that we're viewing him in a perfect light because we don't call out certain things. The reason why we don't call out certain things is because that's not why we're here. You can't go to jail for somebody calling you a narcissist. Last time I checked, we don't have people in jail and the crime is narcissism. It don't work like that. Like, y'all really got away from why we're supposed to be here. And it's sad. It's sad because it really shows characters. It shows the lack of morals and integrity that people have. The way grown women moving in this fashion is sickening. Like, it's really sickening. Hey, Serenity Speaks. Hey, Cancer 66. I just don't understand it, because how did we get to this point? Like, how did we get to this point? It makes absolutely no sense the way people are behaving. The minute you, and let's use that lady for an example. Hey, Tiara, straight up no chaser. The one who got up there in her car talking about, oh, I've been traveling, I can't cam up, I've been traveling, whatever she said, y'all. Hey, Michelle the Bell. And I noticed that the biggest form of deflection that they use is looks. Every time they try to go at Dawn, it's always, oh, you look like that. That don't matter. People can't go to jail for how they look. Like, why are we talking about somebody's looks, trying to use looks as a validation point or a credibility point? That makes no sense. Hey, Fixing My Crown. It makes absolutely no sense. You can't go in front of a judge and think that the judge is going to give you the one up because you look a certain way. No, the judge want to see the facts. He don't care if y'all both go in there with paper bags over your head. He want to see the evidence and the facts. That's it. That's all. And that's how I can speak for myself, and hopefully, well, based on what I see, that's how a lot of people on this side run their platforms. We go off of the facts. Not all that extra stuff. I don't care about how a person look if they bringing me some receipts. I'm not going to say, oh, let me look at you first to see if you're telling the truth. What? Like, that is ridiculous. That's crazy to me. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, KL Blessed. Y'all, I've been missing everything. Life and life. And Michelle the Bell said I was cutting up in them comments. It's crazy, y'all. Like, it's all deflection. It's really, if you look at the comments, but y'all got to get away from tussling with them in the comments, because a lot of times it be a bunch of fake pages wanting to talk about somebody's looks, but they hiding. It makes absolutely no sense. If you gonna say something to me, say it with your chest. That's it. That's all. I won't entertain you. I'm gonna block you, and then you gonna go make another fake page, and then I'm gonna block you again. So you're really wasting your time. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Miss Stephanie Landry. Like, it makes no sense, y'all. But we could tell, you could tell what we dealing with based off of what they say and what they do. The minute they start saying or throwing insults at Dawn, you could tell what we dealing with, because that's what LaOnya does on her platform. The minute somebody tries to correct her behavior in the comments, she go pull up their profile picture and say, this is who said that. You need to sweep your own front porch. Like, what? What? Really? That's what we doing? Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, my Karen. Love you. Like, that, it just makes no sense, y'all. I don't understand it. And it's hard to understand, because when you're not raised that way and you try to move based on morals and integrity, you know, you give people the benefit of the doubt. It's just sad. It really is sad. Not even just for our race, because I ain't gonna even make it about race, because it's a lot of people that ain't black in this saga that do, you know, crazy stuff too. I done seen some white people on that side that say ridiculous things also. So it ain't just the black race. We ain't gonna just make it about race. But wait, what? Bitch, I'm a Pisces. I be at RH comments tussling, but it's useless. Exactly. It don't pay, y'all. It don't pay, and it's sad to see it, you know, but I'm gonna wait. Hey, Miss Renee. It's sad to see it, but I mean, it's not much you can do. Yeah, you can kind of go back and forth with them in the comments, but it's really no end game as far as that is concerned, because we dealing with, it's given very much unstable, mentally unstable, because the fact that you don't know people personally and you can go so hard, that's what's crazy to me. Like, I just don't understand it, child. Like, how can you go that hard on somebody that you never met? It's ridiculous. But that back to what I was saying. So that lady that went up there when Dawn was speaking, and she started going in about Dawn's son, and like, girl, you don't even know Dawn. Where are you getting this from? Just the fact, like, she really made a fool out of herself, y'all. Because there's no way just the stuff that she was saying. How can you put all that together based on, and then Dawn put her son on the live to, you know, basically shut that down and say it ain't true. Then the stepmom call in and back up. So that speaks volumes, in my opinion. Hey, my black is beautiful. Hey, Casherelle. Hey, Andrea. That speaks volumes, in my opinion. The fact that they got up there and they backed her up, and even her son was like, Mama, why you worried about that? What them people say? You know that ain't true. But it's just the fact. Dawn is the type of person, baby, she gonna shut you down. And not only will she shut you down, but she gonna shut you down with a receipt, okay? She gonna back up what she's saying. She got a receipt to back up everything. And that's the type of people that you should want to get info from. A person that's going to not only tell you something, but prove it. Not just somebody who going to spill something word of mouth and just hope people run with it. No. If a person is coming at you with some information, hey, Tricey Trice, and they don't, you don't ask them for it, but they offer it to you. If y'all notice, when Dawn got on 2K's platform, she would say something and she'll be like, 2K, I sent that to you, just check your messages. Or 2K, I could back up what I'm saying, I could show you this receipt. Every time she said something, she said that. That's the type of people that you want in your presence, that you want information from. Somebody that can back up what they saying. And you don't have to ask them for it. They gonna back it up just off of GP. Like, I'm going to just give it to you because I want you to know what I'm saying is true. Like, it don't get no more credible than that. It don't matter which side she was on first. If she's backing up what she's saying, she's showing you receipts, it should stand for something. That's what lets you know that we dealing with people who don't care about the truth. They don't care about the receipts. Because if somebody's saying, this is what I'm showing you everything in your face, all the receipts. This is her, this is me, our conversation, this is the pictures, and you still looking at her like, oh, well, I don't know if I could trust you because you was over there first and now you want to be back with your siblings. What? Why does that matter? Or saying, oh, she doing it because she got fired. That's how you know that they just going off a word of mouth. Because that's not even how that situation went down. I don't think nobody in their right mind will hold on to something that long based off of no $400. Come on now. Like, let's be for real here. It's not that serious, baby. Y'all got to let that go. Y'all got to let that go. And that's why a lot of y'all, kind of feel a way about how 2K was going with his, commentary. But one thing I got to give him, because I pay attention to a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm an analytical thinker. And when he told that lady, so do you think Dawn was was on the wife's side because she believed her, or because it was something like that, or because she was mad about the money, or something, y'all? If y'all know what I'm talking about, put it in the chat. And it caught that lady up. Like, she couldn't respond at first to it because she didn't know what to say. But it's the truth. Like, you thinking do you think she's on the wife's side because of the money or because she believed her? And the lady didn't know what to say. She had to think about it. So that tells you a lot right there. That tells you what we dealing with. Hey, Tricey Trice. Hey, Nikki Bowman. Who else I miss? Hey, Thais. Hey, Juanita. Hey, thank you, Black Panther, for the super sticker. Love you. Thank you so much for your support, my girl. You did. One thing about you keep your word. She did tell me she was going to come over here and give me a super sticker. I appreciate you. Hey, Peaches. Micheline said all they do is make up lies. Everything is because Bree said no. Exactly. And y'all got to pay attention to the play, though. Hey, Jazzy Red. That's how 2K was getting them. If y'all notice, he was being, now this is why some people on that side caught on to it, because I was just in the bushes watching, y'all, just paying attention like I normally do, because I was busy. I was doing stuff, so I couldn't really comment in the chat, but I was definitely listening. And one thing he got him on, and that's how he run his platform. And as any blogger, you're supposed to run your platform based off of the facts and the receipts, not just word of mouth, because somebody can get you in trouble. They can get your platform sued based on allegations being put out there without nothing to back it up. That's why every person that came up there, he asks, do you have this receipt? Can you back this up? Because that's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to just go off of what somebody is saying to you. That's not how it works, baby. That can get you in a lot of trouble if you're a blogger, especially if you have a big platform. Because you got to go off of actual receipts. That's how you know a lot of this is bullish. If you following a platform and they covering a story and they not presenting receipts to back up everything they're saying, not just one thing, because this is how a manipulator and a gaslighter will get you. They'll present one receipt to you and they'll hope that you'll believe everything else that they say is credible. That's how Laonia work. If y'all notice, she did that a lot in the beginning. She'll present one little receipt and be on that phone strolling, because I'm the receipt queen. I got the facts. I'm the receipt queen this, the receipt queen that. But she never pulled nothing else up. She'll show you a half ASS receipt and then just hope you run with it. And people was all, oh, she the receipt queen. She got all the receipts, but ain't really showed y'all nothing. Nothing. And if I'm lying, go back and look at the old content. Y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. That's not somebody you want to follow. If you following a content creator and they have literally done questionable things, dishonest things, then And if they not presenting receipts to you on a regular basis to prove to you that it's true, then you need to be questioning that. Question the morals, question that integrity, question those values, because it plays a major part in the character of that platform. All of that needs to be questioned. I'm not going to follow somebody who told me, okay, I did this towards a person, but everything that person's saying, it be lies for real. I helped do this, but they really be lying. No, that's not how they go. That's not how it go, baby. You got to question that, because if you following them on a regular basis, you supporting them, you giving them your money, then you should be able to trust what they saying and also be able to see that they can back up what they saying. Don't just let somebody give you one receipt and hope that everything else they say is credible. No. If I'm going to tell y'all, know this, even when I do my members' lives, I always say, y'all, I can't tell y'all something unless I could back it up with a fact. I'm not going to just put a lie out there or just any information just because I dislike a person. I wouldn't even do that till I own you. Because I don't dislike nobody on the internet enough to make up no lies on them or put no lies on them or something to me. She already look bad. I don't need to help that and then push karma on myself from doing it. No, that's not how they go. It's really not Nikki. Hey, Lakey. That's why I don't understand, like, child. But that's all deflection, y'all. That's all a part of deflection. Nobody, all they say is, Dawn a liar. What she lied about? You can't even say what she lied about. But you could call her a liar. But what did she lie about? Do you have the receipts to prove she lied? Because she's coming up with receipts. Every time she presents something, it's with the receipts. So where's the lie? You saying the text messages is a lie? Because we've also seen within this saga that people, initially they like to say that the text messages was a lie. And then back door, they'll say, well, we're going to use this message, but we ain't going to use that one. So then that mean all the messages are true. You can't pick and choose what you're going to use out the bunch and say that part is credible, but the rest fake. No, it don't go like that. If one fake, they all fake. If one is real, they all real. Period. Especially when it comes to that many messages. Thank you, Miss Lysandra, for the super sticker. Thank you for your support, my girl. Like, it makes no sense. Hey, Coco. Thank you, my Karen, for the super sticker. Y'all showing out with that support, baby. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Check out. Hey, Robin's World. If everybody watching Dawn sent $1 a month, she would have much more than... Exactly. You can tell by... But not just that, True Slayer. Based off of her character, they try to paint a narrative that, oh, Dawn is only doing it for the money and this and that. Dawn ain't making no money. She not on her platform constantly begging for cash apps and this and that, which she has a right to if she wanted to. Because she's a content creator. She's presenting receipts and giving content. So if she wanted to do that, she could, but she's not. So them painting a narrative that she's only doing this for the money, where's the money? If she doing it for the money, where the money at? Where the money she's making? Because she went on 2K Live twice and didn't get not a dime. She didn't even ask him to put her cash app up there. Because I see somebody in the comments say, oh, she only go up there to put cash app. I didn't see her cash app. Did y'all? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did y'all see Dawn's cash app on 2K's platform? Because I didn't see it. Because as far as we know, 2K pays his people to go on his platform. Dawn did it for free twice. So that speaks volumes in my opinion. If she just doing it for the money, right? If she mad about a little $400, right? Let's make it make sense, baby. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Miss Ilka. Hey, Simone. Thank you again, y'all, for them super stickers. Hey, Spicy Brown. Like, none of what they say makes any sense. That's the part I don't understand. At least if you're going to come with something, come with some receipts to back it up. Now, we all know, let's keep it a buck, y'all. If we was to go up on 2K's platform, this side versus that side, we all know that that's not going to end well. We all know that's not going to end well. And I'm not just saying, well, I am saying it. We know that's not going to end well because if you look at the difference in the content, just look at the difference in the content. We strictly off of facts and receipts over here. We say something, we got something to back it up. Look at that side. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough, baby. Because based on how 2K did his live today, he wanted a receipt to back it up. And if we going up there, we got to keep it a buck. If we going up there to prove RH wasn't a physical ABUSER, then they don't have much to go off of. Now they can go up there and say, "Oh, well, he lied about this, owning a truck, owning a waste truck, or he lied about this job, or he lied." That's content. Most content creators are lying, just like actors. That's not real. That's not real. Or are they saying, oh, he's a narcissist because this was narcissistic? What does that have to do with what can actually damage your brand? Like a DV lie. Like, let's make it make sense. The saga was not started based on a person being a narcissist. That's not why a lot of us came into this. We came into this because we seen that a man's brand was being tarnished and destroyed based on something his wife put out here impulsively while she was emotional. And when she realized he wasn't going to reconcile that marriage, because we seen the play. It played out in videos constantly being put out on social media. You see 1 minute she go live with her finger wrap. The next minute you see she go live kissing on RH in a reel. Next thing you know, it's put out that she done showed up in lingerie. Like, it was a lot. All of that was put out on social media for people to make their judgments and give their opinions. All of that was put out. So it's not a fact of, oh, y'all wasn't there. Granted, we wasn't there the entire 6 years behind closed doors, but based on the situation that was presented, we have enough receipts to say what we feel happened and what didn't happen. Because you got to keep in mind that the person we dealing with, she don't like being called a liar. So every time content creators would rebuttal something, she would put something else out to try to prove a point, but it only made her look worse. And when you trying to say that, oh, well, y'all wasn't in my house, that's when you keep you stop putting out your business on the internet, because people are able to determine what actually happened based on what you put out there. Like, that's how we know what we know. Based on all the receipts, even the back end text messages that was put out, all of that. That's how we were able to cast our judgment and give our opinion based on what we seen. We wasn't just pulling it out our ASS. Thank you, my Black is Beautiful, for the super sticker. Thank you for your support, my girl. Y'all showing out, baby. Vibe was showing, say that's how you put it down, not opposing sides and drop receipts. Okay? Listen, that's how it should be done. Like, when did we get to the point where how a content creator looks matters, or a supporter, they even doing it to supporters, they pulling up pictures of supporters. Like, why does that matter? Can you bring that in front of a judge? And somebody even brought that up, saying, oh, well, something about the court system. And I'm glad, I don't know who it was, if you in here, but you put in the comments about the cruel treatment situation with the divorce or whatever, and her not being able to get alimony. I'm glad you brought that up. And I think 2K read that comment out, because that matters. That comment, the divorce situation, matters. Because she tried to prove a point to the judge and it was thrown out. And if y'all remember, it was said multiple times on social media, well, I don't have to prove nothing to y'all no more. I got my receipts for the judge. She said that a lot of times. After she claimed she was only on here for 3 months providing receipts, and she was quiet the rest of the time, even though we know that's not true. But that's what she said. Her receipts only matter for the judge at this point. Well, why did the judge throw out your alimony claim, your cruel treatment claim? Why did they throw that out? Why was the protective order thrown out? Like, all of that matters if we looking at what matters, the real receipts, stuff that can actually go in front of a judge. The only person that went to jail was her. Why y'all trying to call RH this, trying to villainize him into this bad person, monstrous person? She went to jail. He didn't go to jail. In the midst of the saga, for giving out his, and then y'all try to villainize him for that. Like he put her in jail. She committed the crime and admitted to it. She said it on her platform that she sent it out to one person. Even though we know that's a lie, because it was multiple people that came out and said they had the picture. They got the picture from her. So that don't count for nothing. Like, come on now. It's ridiculous at this point. It's really ridiculous. Hey, Worldwide Coffee Time. I just don't understand it. Hey, Tamika McCann. My Black is Beautiful says the fact when he asks, do you have proof, they can only say she told them. Listen, when that happened, My Black is Beautiful, I was like, oh, Lord, so y'all believe in somebody that's a documented liar. No, ma'am. Once you are known for putting out lies, I can't take your word for nothing. Nothing at all. That's not going to happen. Like, it's too many y'all. Literally, the receipts of them talking behind the scenes about her, saying she do this and she do that. I just put out a video of Auntie Teresa literally saying that she don't support her no more because she's not humble, she's not a good person, and she's not truthful. And Auntie Teresa was a big dog on that side. All of the people that's no longer in support of this girl were actually in personal connection with her. And they were all big dogs. That speaks volumes. The people that's advocating right now don't have that type of connection with her. Like, make it make sense. How can you speak up for somebody's character that you don't know? Like that you're not in personal connection with. I'm not on my platform speaking up for RH's character. I'm speaking about the DV situation. And why we're here. That's the difference. You don't hear me pleading over here because he's not perfect. He's a human being just like everybody else. If that's the case, if we're going to start advocating on our platforms based on people telling little lies or people doing this and that, then we all could get talked about. Because ain't none of us perfect on YouTube or in life, period. Ain't none of us perfect. Or whether we looking at to see if he got a bed in the second room for the baby or how the room decorated. Oh, how big is her TV? And like, that is ridiculous. Why does that matter? We all know the mama downsize. Do all of them kids over there have their own room? Can we speak on that? That don't matter though. That's not important. Long as they got a roof over their head, that's all that matters. But nobody on this side is speaking on that. Nobody on this side is speaking on whether or not she downsizing, if all the kids got their own room. But y'all over there trying to figure out, oh, if he got a bed, it's a pool table in there. Why does that matter? Is she being mistreated? As far as we can see, she loved when she's with her dad. Just like people been sending me receipts about the live. I still haven't watched it, y'all. The one that y'all said he did yesterday, I think it was yesterday maybe, where him and baby girl was coloring and she was being real sassy. I haven't seen that video yet, but I seen screenshots of people laughing and praising it. Like, who the almost cuss. Who praises something like that? Who gets excited about a child being disrespectful to the parent? Take who they are out of this. Would you be doing, if your child was disrespecting you, would you be laughing about it? Like, let's be for real. Since when do we praise stuff like that? That don't speak to his character. That speaks to her mama's character. Because this is the first video we've seen her do that with her dad. So where did she get that from? Let's put it on the float. Let's keep it all the way a buck. RH literally records and videos him and his baby doing stuff, doing activities, eating. She has not one time been sassy or anything like that with her dad in the video. Why is it happening all of a sudden? It ain't because he changed his behavior, because he's still doing the same stuff with her. Keep in mind, Pogden told y'all many a times, when it comes to kids, they are a product of their environment. They have to be raised into adults. They mock adult behavior, right? That's how kids learn. That's how they adapt. They grow. They get ready for the real world based on what they see in the home. So we got to make it make sense. That's not a praisable moment. That's when you be an adult and a mature adult at that and say, no, that's not right. I don't care if I dislike this man or not. That baby's behavior, that's not right. She shouldn't be sassing her daddy. But it just shows the mind frames of the women, the type of women that we dealing with. Because even if I seen a video of Laonya out there, if a video that she put out there, and one of her kids being sassy to her, I wouldn't be on my platform praising it. That's not cool. Since when did stuff like that become okay just because you don't like the dad? Like, I just don't understand it, y'all. I sure will, Miss Dee Dee. Y'all, everybody keep Miss Dee Dee in y'all prayers. She's having surgery tomorrow. Love you more, Miss Dee Dee. I will definitely send up a prayer for you, my girl. And thank you, Cancer66, for the cash app. Thank you for your support, my girl. Love you. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play that audio for y'all. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my audio. Oh, Lord, I must have woke up. Okay. Hold on. Let me work my way down in the comments and I'm going to play that audio for y'all. Because I don't like to get too far behind on my comments. Hey, Talia. Hey, Queen Step. I got to finish your live. Hey, good morning, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Queen Step, for the super sticker. Love you. Thank you, Miss Lolita. Y'all showing out, baby. Check y'all out. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. It is very much appreciated. Ariana said, do you have proof is a sin to their ears? Like, it is the truth, though. If we gonna present something, you have to be mindful. We dealing with a lot of impressionable people. That's just like y'all. Okay, a lot of y'all follow me, my content on a daily basis, or y'all look forward to hearing me speak, right? Because y'all believe in me. Y'all trust what I'm saying based on what I present to y'all. So that goes for any platform. All platforms, you build the community on social media, and eventually over time you become like a family, because it's a lot of interaction, it's a lot of engagement going on with the time that y'all spending, regardless if y'all in person or if y'all on the internet. You getting to know the people that you support, right? So you start believing what they say. But if you dealing with a person who is doing stuff out of malice intent or too personal with the people that they speak on, guess what? You gonna believe what they say. And they gonna believe you regardless if you presenting a receipt or not, because they trust what you're saying. That's why I say you have to be mindful. Even with the supporters, just be careful on who y'all follow, because, well, I know not y'all, but I'm just saying, even the people in the bushes. Make sure when people are putting out stuff that's major, can have a major impact on a person's life, make sure they putting out something to back it up. Some type of receipt. Ask for that. You have a right to ask for that. If somebody says a person is this way, and don't just believe it. At least ask for the receipt to see if it's truthful. Can you back that up, or are you just saying that word of mouth? Because we know people lie. People not always honest. Like, it makes no sense. Hey, Sunshine. I just don't like that, y'all. Don't just be steering people wrong just because you can. Don't allow your head to get so big that you put out lies just because you dislike a person and you know people like that you dragging somebody. That's crazy to me. And that go for anybody with a platform. Don't misuse and abuse your platform just because you can. That's not cool at all, child. Thank you, Micheline, for the super sticker. Love you. Y'all showing out. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Yes, y'all hit the like button for your girl. Hit that like button. Miss Nikki says, I wonder what she meant yesterday by she done going above and beyond for people. Had to have been booger boy. Now this morning she in church. See, I didn't see that live yesterday. So I don't know, y'all. I didn't see it. I told y'all I don't watch everything. They try to call us obsessed and this and that over here, child. I only know what my sources send me. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. But even with you saying she went to church, it brings me to the point of her saying RH kept her from church. So you ain't been in church in what? Almost 2 years now? You've been separated from your husband? Why is that? Because it was put out there that this man kept you from going to church. And we even seen himself been going a lot lately. And now all of a sudden she going with him? Why the change of events? See, it be stuff like that that people don't pay attention to because it paints a certain narrative, y'all. It paints a certain narrative. And it was, that narrative in particular was to make it seem like RH doesn't believe in God. Like he's not a God-fearing man. He thinks he's God. Y'all remember when that narrative was painted, which is not true. So now it's like, okay, interesting. Because you said that he kept you from church. So what was your reasoning for not going while y'all were separated? Let's make it make sense. It just makes no sense. Hey, Teresa. Same to you, my girl. Hey, Miss Amanda. Thank y'all so much for y'all support in that chat, baby. Y'all gonna make me cry like a big old baby. Hey, D-Ham, what's up, bro? Hey, Brandy. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, Talisa. Okay, y'all, I'm catching up to y'all comments so I can play this audio for y'all. Hey, Steph's Puffin Stuff. Hey, Miss Beverly Phillips. Okay. That was the most insane-ish. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me go down. Wait, if I was RH, I wouldn't have shown them bitches-ish. What's up, Snooki? But this is my thing too, y'all, because I heard this, and y'all let me know if y'all seen, because a lot of times y'all be seeing stuff that I don't see, okay? Not heard, but I seen people in 2K's chat saying something about audio. Was an audio played in reference to RH with those phone calls? Now, we do know RH put out in his story yesterday that it was definitely a conversation in the parenting app, right? And he heard his baby screaming and crying in the background, hung up, the phone hung up, and he called back. He kept calling back. So we do know that happened. But what I seen in the comments on 2K Live was people trying to say that it was an audio put out. And then I also seen somebody send me a screenshot of RH saying, put the whole audio out. Don't just put out one side so you can see how much I love my baby. So, anybody know what that's about? Because, like I said, I haven't heard that. I didn't hear no audio in reference to that situation. So, I don't know what's up with that. But like I said, I did see him say, put the whole thing out. Don't just put out half of it or whatever. And if they did, that's wrong because, and this is my thing. At some point, we have to be mature adults, right? Because how are you ever going to co-parent if you're constantly releasing things to the internet, but then telling people to mind their business or trying to say people are obsessive or Looney Tunes or this and that, but it's you. You're putting stuff out to the public. Because how else would they get an audio of a conversation between you and your ex-husband? Let's make that make sense. How is somebody going to know if this man called 2 times or 47 times unless you tell them? Unless you put it out there? At some point, we have to grow up. Like, y'all are no longer married. It should be strictly about that child. Whether you on her side or his side. Any interaction should be about that baby, and that's it. But to be trying to paint a narrative on the internet and make things worse than what they already are, come on now. Like, it's time out for that. That wasn't even necessary. That wasn't even necessary. And like I said yesterday, I was in somebody's live because they were saying, oh, he was worried about her pregnancy. Child, I don't believe that not one bit. Ain't no man in their right mind gonna be worried about a woman's pregnancy for another man. That's not his problem. Why would he be worried about that? He ain't got to take care of them children. I can bet money that if he did say something about it, it's because she's using it to find a reason not to meet up with him for his child. Y'all remember for her birthday, and RH posted, oh, she's saying she can't meet up with me because she's too sick with her pregnancy. And that's what rung a bell in my head whenever this came out. Whenever they was trying to paint a narrative, he worried about her pregnancy. That man ain't worried about her pregnancy. Like, child, that's what she want him to be worried about. Only a fool. Like, you gotta make it make sense. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop trying to paint that narrative. You literally ruined this man's life, and you still trying to paint a narrative that he worried about you or wanting you? Come on. He'd be a fool, okay? And I don't know too many fools that's gonna move like that and still want dealings with a woman who literally set out to ruin their life. And still doing stuff to do it. Giving stuff to like bloggers and like make it make sense. Come on now. What for real? But let him would have disciplined his child or pop her hand or something. Child, the internet would have been in an uproar. That's how you know what we dealing with. Like, make it make sense. That's how you know what we dealing with. Because when you dealing with women that will praise a child being sassy or disrespectful to her daddy on the internet, opposed to saying that's not right, she shouldn't be talking like that to her daddy. She don't live with her daddy full time, so where is this behavior being encouraged? We already know that the mom talks bad about him in front of the kids. We've seen that on video. We've seen that. So we can only imagine what's being said in front of that child. It was a narrative being painted for the longest that the child was traumatized by her daddy, knowing that wasn't true. It was a video put out where they were saying, oh, your daddy outside, and literally messing with the child to where the child is holding on to the door to not go outside, knowing her daddy wasn't even outside. And to keep it a buck, I still to this day believe she wasn't crying because they included her daddy. She was crying because she don't care for him, Zell. That's why she was crying, because she thought he was taking her. That's my opinion, and I stand by it. And the reason why I say that is because it's also a video out there that we put out early on in the saga where they were having, it was one of the other kids' birthday, right? And Laonia was talking and this and that, and Zell went to grab the baby girl and she jumped away from him towards her sister. That right there let me know that she's not too fond of him, like Laonia tries to paint that narrative, that image that she just loves him and she's so spoiled behind him. No, not if she jumping away from him like that. Make it make sense. It's stuff like that. And you know, if it would be anybody else, they wouldn't be agreeing with their behavior. Like, that's wrong. That's my thing. I wouldn't care who talk about who, whatever, whatever. But at least when you see something is wrong, I'm talking about, we ain't talking about the little stuff that they be talking on. I'm talking about stuff like them putting out a video and antagonizing that baby while she howling and screaming. Like, call stuff out like that. Cause that's not right. In no way, shape, or form. This man literally got in his story and said, I played with your daughter in your face to make you mad, and you still ain't did nothing. He posted that in his story. Where they do that at? And for people to laugh about it or congratulate, like, I just don't understand it. Granted, you don't like him, which you really don't have a reason not to like him to that magnitude, but it shouldn't be to the point where you will indulge or participate in painting a narrative about a person that you know is not true. Like, that's crazy work. At least go as far as turning a blind eye to something that's detrimental, like, or malicious. No, we ain't doing that. I just don't get it, y'all. The deflection is at an all-time high in this situation, and it's crazy. Hey, Shamise. Hey, Sugar Pop. Hey, Loveless Tay. Hey, Miss Vernette. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Miss Vernette. Love you, my girl. Y'all showing up, baby. Look at my supporters. Y'all know they be saying y'all broke. Don't play with them over here. Ain't no broke supporters over here, baby. Don't do that. Let's not do that. Thank you, Lucky, for the super sticker. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Yes, they are, True Slayer. They trying to make They trying to make a real cry. I just don't get it, y'all. Wait, hold on. Nene Gamble says they went to 2 different churches. She went to a YT people church. What's YT, y'all? I be seeing people put that. What is YT? Oh, see, I didn't know that. Hey, Just Jules. Hey, Lika. See, I don't be worried about stuff like that. I don't be caring. Like, I don't care what church they went to, or see that's the type of stuff they worry about on the other side when they literally depict everything this man does. I don't focus on the little stuff. If you go through my content, you don't just see me nitpicking. Like, I don't do that. But they'll paint that narrative that that's what's being done because that's what they do. I don't do that over here. All you got to do is watch the content. You don't always have to go off of a person's word of mouth because they're not going to always tell the truth. When they have a common goal and they doing stuff out of malice, the truth is not going to always be given, baby. If you want to see what's being done, watch it for yourself. Which is why when it was put out there, the Looney Tunes, that's why our actual channel names wasn't given. Just the government's. Because they don't want no attention being brought to these platforms. Because they know that we not doing those things that they saying we doing. Ain't nobody cyber stalking, harass. A lot of times I don't even be knowing what's going on. I get it from y'all. Harassing, scamming. Ain't none of that going on, child. That's when you know you don't want the truth out there. When you got to paint a false narrative to try to shut people down, that's when you know they don't, that's how bad they don't want the truth out there. Hey, Harmony. What's up, sister girl? I'm just seeing you in here. Hey, hanging with Miss D. I'm trying to work my way down the comments, y'all. So if y'all been in here, that's why I didn't see y'all yet. Hey, Miss Shireen. Wisdom Warrior says, why was she so proud to show her stomach when she was only 1 month, but won't show it now and still taking pregnancy tests? Hey, get right with LB. See, my thing with that situation, y'all, Dawn even said on 2K platform that she don't think that she was pregnant when she first was announcing it, that she was faking it, allegedly. So I don't know. But now she really is. She didn't solidified it, child. So now that's probably why. I don't know, y'all. That whole situation is weird because it go from, I ain't never seen a situation where it goes from a big stomach to small. Now we do see pregnancies where your stomach will grow but not shrink. Okay, so I don't know. We just got to wait and see, child. We got to wait and see, y'all. Look, y'all talking about don't we love the Looney Tunes? Hey, Miss Glenda. Hey, Miss Glenda Bright. She is, and it's sad to say that. I really do believe that baby is being coached. Like some stuff is being said in front of her. She's definitely being questioned. Y'all already know she be. Was Season there? Was she there? I bet my bottom dollar that when that baby get back home, she asking her what Miss Season was doing. I bet y'all. Was she there? Did she stay the night? Did she cook? I bet y'all, I'm telling y'all. I know how it go, baby. When you still bitter and hurt, listen. Hey, Miss Darlene. Hey, Christina. She said, I'm sorry, Lupac, I'm broke, but I bet my bills paid and they are in my name too. Okay, listen. That's what count, baby. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Tanaya. And thank you, Tanaya, for that cash app, my girl. Who else sent me one? Let me call y'all out. Thank you, Tanaya. Thank you, my Karen. And thank you, my Bushwatcher, Charisma. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. It is very much appreciated. Baby, y'all showing out. I feel the love and appreciation. Tyler made a whole country song. Let me stop. Hey, Aisha. Okay, y'all. I'm almost down to the comments and I'm going to play that audio for y'all. Because I like to be caught up. Hey, Miss Veronica. Hey, Tasha Newsome. But I bet y'all she be questioning that baby about Miss Season. I bet y'all. And vice versa. RH need to question her too. Because, especially in this situation, when you know that, you know what's what with the third baby daddy, I would definitely be questioning my child. Hey, Yams. Hey, my sister. Hey, Sadie. Hey, Tanya Ross. Okay, y'all. Check y'all out. Okay, y'all. So, like I was saying, I'm about to play that audio for y'all. But they tried to paint a narrative and they use this as deflection as far as Dawn is concerned, right? It's always, oh, well, you snake breed because you played y'all, you showed y'all personal messages and this and that and that and this. So that's the narrative that a lot of them are sticking with, right? That's what they're constantly saying as a means to deflect from the fact that Dawn is actually a truth teller. She's putting out truthful receipts, right? So they use that as deflection because they don't want what was actually being put out there to be, looked at. They don't want people to see it. So they try to use the fact that, oh, she put those messages out, but not looking at what she actually put out. But I don't know how many of y'all know this, but Laonya was the one to do it to Dawn first. I don't even know if Dawn realized this early on, but Laonya, because it was deleted, but Laonya put out a live showing text messages between her and Dawn, reading them. Matter of fact, she did it twice. And this was when Dawn was still on her side. Dawn was still cool. And she did it. Hey, Prosperity. She did it while they were still cool. If y'all remember when she did the live video that went viral, where she had that yellow sweater on and had her hair down and she was going off on RH, degrading him. That's when she called him, I don't know if it was the shrimp thing, but it was talking about his relationship with DW and all of that. Like, she went in. That video went viral, just like the other one went viral where she called. This is the same video where she called the baby daddy and was like, how many times did I call you about ABUSC with Robert? That's the same video, y'all. But she revealed some messages between her and Dawn in that video, and also in the video where she was in her car, she had the ponytail, and she had matter of fact, Sweet Ma played clips of this video in her YouTube takeover video. She played some of the clips in that video, but one of the clips from that live, which was later deleted, because let me tell y'all why. So in this particular video, She was talking about being an advocate for DV victims, being the voice for them, doing Zoom meetings, paying for all of their narcissist classes and all of that. She offered to pay for, if women didn't have the money, she was going to pay the class fee for them. They just had to message her on Instagram, right? This is that video. She even said in the video, share this video so that it can go viral, so that more people can see how important it is to get those narcissistic classes, and I'm gonna be the voice for them and all of that. Hey, Miss Lisa, this is the same video, y'all. She, right after that video, right after she did this live, she deleted it. So clearly you didn't want to be a advocate for nothing. Because if I'm advocating, if I'm making promises to DV victims and stuff like that, I'm not going to delete it. Hold on, y'all. Don't touch that person. Let me get him out of here. All right. I wanted to ban him. I'm not going to delete a live video if I'm telling women that I'm going to be helping them pay for their classes and this and that. I'm not going to delete that. You know, like if you want people to see it, you clearly you did it because you wanted people to see it. It was also the same video. She basically was threatening to keep going on panels against RH if he didn't stop, quote unquote, paying content creators to drag her, which we know that's not the case. I've never gotten a payment from RH. I don't know about nobody else. Far as I've seen people say they haven't either. I have no personal contact with that man whatsoever. So that was definitely a lie based on my perspective. But I've seen other people, other content creators say they haven't either. So that was a deflection, because you definitely got contact with the people on your side. We all know how that goes. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna play this, and y'all just basically, y'all can't see it, but I did put this in a video. I didn't put this one in a video, but I can if y'all need to see it in actual form, but you'll be able to hear her voice. But on this video clip right here is 1 minute and 31 seconds. It's literally her talking about basically throwing Dawn under the bus. About, oh, you know, you cut your brother them off and this and that, and reading their messages. Hold on.
Still rocking with me, and why Don is still cool with me, and why Don still hang out with me when that's his sister, is because from day one, I provided receipts to Don every single day. Don, here's this receipt. Don, here's this receipt to back this up. Don, here's this receipt to back this up. Don, here's another receipt. You know what his excuses was? I'm your brother. You gotta believe me. I'm your brother. Who you gonna believe? Her or me? I'm your brother. I'm your brother.
Oh, and Dawn said that's not true, because I remember her on her live not that long ago saying she never provided her with no receipts like that. So, interesting. Oh, let me play it.
You gonna believe that over blood? I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Never had nothing to back up nothing he said about me. Nah, you can't deal with her. You can't deal with her. I can deal with her, 'cause that's my ex-wife, but you can't deal with her. That's why his sister still deal with me, Dawn. Because she chose not to get on the internet and run her mouth and be like, yeah, y'all know this, I know that, I know that. Don't take her silence for weakness. But Dawn is very smart, and Dawn stands for what's right. And Dawn knows from day one I sent her evidence to back up everything I ever said. So don't get confused as to why his sister's still cool with me and why we still hang out, why we still doing vacations together. Because she chose to stand for what's right. And I respect her for not getting online and even running her mouth and trying to defend anything. She knows what's up. The whole world don't need to be in it. Just like my real people who didn't stand up and say nothing. They don't need to say nothing. They know what's up.
You know what, y'all? Y'all heard the part where she say, just like my real people, they never stood up and say nothing. They know what's up. It's very interesting how every real people that she have stood up and said something, but it was against her. Let's make it make sense, right? Because we had Ayana, we had Naya, we had Dawn, we had Miss Auntie Teresa, Miss Amore at one point. Who else, y'all? Help me. Some other people came out. Mick Styles, her real sister on her dad's side literally took RH's side. So it's very interesting how in this audio she's saying that nobody came out and speak for her because they know what's up. clearly they know what's up, because when they did speak for you, baby, it wasn't in your defense at all, child, at all. Even your sister, your blood sister on your dad's side, said that RH built your platform, and you could have at least given him that credit. Like, she said that she didn't believe her sister's story because of what her sister told her in Jamaica for the vow renewal. I still wish that the sister would have went into detail, but I don't think we're going to ever get that part. But it would have been very, very good to hear why she don't believe her own blood sister's DV story. That's very interesting, y'all. But that was the first video of her, well, one of them, of her throwing Dawn under the bus. And you could tell it was a part of her manipulation, because why are you saying on a very public live about conversations between you and Dawn against her siblings? Interesting. And like I said, the other video that she has was when she had that yellow sweater on. It went viral. She's showing text messages and reading text messages between her and Dawn about RH and the DW situation. So if we gonna be technical, if we gonna be fair, even though we know fairness is nowhere in this saga, LaOnya was the first one to come out and expose messages between her and Dawn. While y'all over there calling Dawn a snake and, trying to deflect from why Dawn actually is doing what she's doing, let's keep it a buck. Because it was her. Just because the live was deleted don't mean she didn't do it, and it don't mean those receipts don't exist. She was the first one to come out and expose messages between her and Dawn. Personal messages. Period. So they need to stop that. They need to stop that. I don't agree with that. Like, let's do what's right. If we're gonna be for what's right, let's be for what's right. At the end of the day, we can go back and forth all day long and call out what we dislike about what somebody is putting online. But guess what? It's not incriminating. It won't send them to jail. We all human. Just like y'all could point out all of this extra stuff about RH because y'all don't like his character, which y'all have the choice not to watch him. Like, literally, you don't have to watch his every move if you don't like his content. But we also can do that. And we're not. You don't see us on here dragging LaOnya's looks and talking about her feet. I know I don't do that. You don't see that on my platform. I try to stick to the facts and what matter. What matters. Anybody got time for all that extra stuff? Well, y'all, some of y'all do, but I don't. I don't have time for that. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for who looks the best on a picture, or like, child, what? Nobody care about that. Most of us have men outside of this YouTube stuff. Most of us have families, businesses. Who cares about what some women think? If that's the case, I would have been cammed up. Baby. But that don't matter to me. I have a fiance at the end of the day. And that man, listen, that man worships the ground I walk on, okay? To know me is to know me. I don't play. When we younger, I feel like when we're younger, we all make mistakes as far as men is concerned. That's why a lot of us can speak from experience. We're not speaking from a being perfect type of aspect. We're speaking from experience and what mistakes not to make, or what you can call out based on what you experienced. That's why a lot of us can call cap in this situation, because we've experienced it. It's not based off of judgment. But it does get to a point of some sort of judgment when you're putting out this. 1 minute y'all breaking up, y'all back and forth, going at each other on the internet, and the next minute y'all want everybody to praise the fact that y'all back together. That's just like with a family member. You can't. This is why they say keep family out your business, because the minute y'all make up, family is still looking at that ninja like he's the villain, because they're gonna always have your best interests. That's how it goes. So you can't put an altercation out on the internet and then think everybody gonna just mind their business. That's not gonna happen. People nosy. People want to see. People want to see what's going on, baby. They are not going to mind their business. If that's the case, you need to make your platforms back private. Take them off of professional mode. If you think you're going to change the internet before changing yourself, you got a lot of work to do. It don't work like that. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Nikki said you already know she questions the baby about Miss Season. Listen, okay? I'm telling you. We all done been to that. We all done been there. Where, you know, it was early on. It was still fresh. And then when that person move on or you move on, like, it's human nature. It's human nature. We know what time it is. You can't tell me she ain't questioning that baby about what's going on at her daddy's house. You can't tell me she ain't. Because she want to know. Especially when Miss Season coming out, putting out a post. I was with my man all day, child. Listen, she know what to hit her where it hurt. That lady ain't crazy. And then you got the people saying, oh, in Miss Season comments, well, he don't claim you. You look like a fool. Da, 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 da. It don't matter. Because guess what? He's moving differently in this situation than he did before. The man already then came out and said he will no longer be putting his relationship on the internet like how he did with his marriage. So guess what? You're not going to know what's going on with him in Miss Season. Just because she came out and said, well, I was with my man all day, she giving you a little bit. But guess what? Guess what you got to do now? Play the guessing game. Got to assume. And that's how it should be. That's when you keep your business private. Miss Season already said, y'all gonna only know what I want y'all to know. And that's how it should be when you're an influencer on the internet. But if you can't handle outside perspectives, opinions, and criticism, then that's a you problem. Because we all know somebody who can't handle it. So she gonna come out and try to prove a point. But not everybody move like that. Some people know how to move on the internet when their business is concerned. You got to have some real tough skin being on this internet. Because if you say, oh, just like Miss Season said, oh, my man, I was with my man. And then you got people in the comments saying, well, you should be smarter than that because you an older lady because he don't even claim you. How you know what benefit is it to her for him to claim her on the internet? You don't know what they doing behind closed doors or how their energy is. We don't even know if they live together or not. That's how it should be, because that's their personal business. Miss Laonia can learn from them to keep her personal business. All we can do is guess. All we can do is guess, and that's why they mad for real. That's really why they mad, because they don't know what's going on with RH and Season. They don't know ish. Nothing. Squat. Zip. They don't know nothing that's going on with these people business because they're not putting it out there. Only thing they can judge RH based on is his content. That's it. That's all. They can only judge him based off of his content because he's not putting his personal business out there. So all they can do is make assumptions. Just because you say he don't claim that lady, don't mean he ain't moving like that's his woman. That's for her to determine when they're behind the scenes. They don't have to move like a couple on the internet to satisfy a bunch of people on the internet. That does absolutely nothing for nobody, especially not for them. They don't need that public validation like somebody else does. See, she needs him Zell to go online and claim the babies and this and that. That's why she'll post and delete certain things off of his page, and that's all for public validation. Season and RH not doing that. So they can only go off of the guessing game or what they assume. Just like they say, oh, it's kind of funny that all the women he been with then said he ABUSED'd them. No, they haven't. No, all what women? So you mean to tell me this man only been with those two Looney Tunes, cancer twins in his life? That man is 42 years old. That's the only two women he been with that then came out and said that? But the fact of the matter is, what we do have fact on is we have text messages. We don't have no photo proof as far as DV is concerned with either one of these ladies. And I say that lightly. We don't have no proof as far as neither one of them concerned with him doing this. We do have the wife on audio saying she been recording her relationship, her marriage since 2019. So if you've been recording since 2019, you should have some type of proof, right? Outside of audios of y'all cussing each other out. Where's the proof? And not some doctor photos that come out at the end of the saga. When you claim to be the receipt queen the entire 2 years that this was going on and not once provided, you didn't even provide that to the judge. Trying to get cruel treatment, alimony under cruel treatment. Why wasn't that picture given to the judge? Why was that thrown out? Let's make it make sense, y'all. Why was that thrown out? If the judge is who matters anyways. She couldn't even get a protective order for lack of proof. And the kids couldn't be a witness because they were not in the room. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. We have to look at this situation just like we would look at a situation in front of a judge. Because if we going off of emotions and feelings, we're going to always side with the woman. We're going to always side with the woman because we women. We got to go off of facts. Period. And let's stop saying, oh, she's being bullied by all these content creators. No, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Ain't nobody bullying her. Ain't nobody little girling her. That's bullying when you little girling somebody. Speaking on giving commentary based on what somebody is putting out there is not bullying. That you can't do that. Like, that's not bullying, baby. Let's stop that. And you can't keep holding content creators accountable for supporters and what other people is doing, because that's what she does. She'll take a situation or a comment that a supporter or something will make, a malicious comment or anything like that a supporter will make, and she'll blame it on all the content creators. This is what they doing, y'all. This is what they doing, knowing darn well none of us had nothing to do with that. Every single time. That's what you call manipulating the truth. And when you manipulate the truth, it's a lie. Once you manipulate the truth, it becomes a lie. Because neither one of us content creators said that. But just because we all on the same side, we're all put in a bubble. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Hey, Chandrika. Hey, Tanya James. Thank you, Black Panther. I don't like that, y'all. Because it makes people think that we're doing these things. And then when you put up a post with content creators' government names and not their actual YouTube names, what are you trying to do? It's like you want them to do this, but you don't want them to see this. Because they gonna come over here and they gonna see that, oh, these people not scamming. These people ain't harassing. These people ain't bullying. I barely even curse in my commentary. Like, let's make it make sense. I just don't get it, y'all. Like, what is really going on, child? Okay. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to jump up off of here so I can finish working on this video for you guys. I was kind of waiting out because I had a special guest that was supposed to come up, but she might be busy. So if she, I'm gonna check and see what her schedule is, and if she can come up, I'll come back live later. But if not, I'll do another one tomorrow, y'all. But I'm about to jump off so I can try to get these 2 videos out for you guys, because I got to start pushing this content because I've been slipping, baby. Slipping, trying to balance this work schedule, okay? But I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed this live video. Like I said, if my special guest, I'm about to text her. If she could come up, I'll come back later. If not, I'll push it to tomorrow, y'all. And we'll just start from scratch and do a fresh live tomorrow with the special guest. but I'm about to work on this content, try to get these videos out for you guys. It's a lot of people going live because these streets is hot right now. Y'all know how they go. Stay safe in these YouTube streets because these YouTube streets ain't safe. Thank y'all so much for y'all overall support. It is very much appreciated. You guys just don't know. That's how y'all keep me afloat, keep me in the algorithm, keep my channel growing. So I appreciate y'all. I really, 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 really do. If you would also like to support me, you can get a membership. It's a lot of exclusive content and members only. I will be bringing forth a members live this week. Also, I try to keep at least one members live a week if possible. But I'm going to try to push it to 2. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for the super stickers, the cash apps, the overall support, period. Please hit that like button for your girl on your way out. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Maybe later. Either later or tomorrow. Love you guys.